What's up, SY fam? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, you guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notification so I can get notified every time we post. And as y'all can see by the outfit, we are on the grind. We're recording multiple videos in one day. So I got some Chick-fil-A. I don't think I'm gonna do a mukbang, but I'm gonna just tell you guys how I actually got into cars. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all how I got into cars. So my family is heavily involved in like racing and stuff. I would say like they're very involved in racing. So that kind of was what jump started everything. They always had old school cars, so my first love for cars came from like old school cars. I like Fox bodies. My aunt had a green and white drop top Fox body. That was automatic. Then she had another Fox body. I think that one was manual. And then she had the Nissan. I can't think of the name. Oh, I can't think of the model. But that was manual. And then all before that, she had like a lot of Corvettes. So she loved Corvettes. So that was like, my aunt had like a lot of cars. My dad had like trucks. My dad always had like trucks. So he still got the truck, the step side, a 94 step side OBS, two-tone blended paint, right? So I might show y'all that build on the channel because it's gotta get restored. Then he had a 1950. Still got the 1955 Chevrolet. I never got to ride in that truck because unfortunately when I was born, I don't know what happened, like the motor or something went bad and he just like parked it and just let it sit. So my goal is to actually restore that truck. But yeah, so he got that. And then like all my other cousins, they had race cars. And then like my one cousin, I really got into like big wheels. My cousin had this Garfield Buick like station wagon. And yeah, I think he had 6s on it, 26s. And oh my god, I fell in love with that car. And he was like the one who always kept the big wheels and stuff like that. So like they always had like they had the BMWs, they had the old schools, they had the race cars, motorcycles, like you name it, my cousins pretty much had it. Anything they had was exotic, y'all. Nobody had a Lamborghini or had a Lamborghini or anything like that, y'all. But yeah, it really come from my family, man. Like just being around it. And when I got in high school, my first car was the 98 Maximum. Well, actually I bought a 1980 Cutlass, Oldsmobile Cutlass, because I wanted to put 24s. I wanted to match my daddy 55, the green color on his 55. But I was a little bit over my head for my age at the time, because I had to really totally revamp it. So I was way over my head at the time. So I ended up selling the car, getting rid of the car, and then I had my 1998 Nissan Maxima. I saw that OG Midnight. I sold that like 2 years ago. Okay, I kind of regret selling that car, but man, like that was my first car, y'all. That was my junkyard bill, y'all. I bought new carpet, and then I brought that car back to life. I did the taillights. What else I did? I got the whole like seats and stuff. Like I wanted black interior because it used to came with tan and it had a sunroof and stuff like that. So I wanted black interior, so I got the seats, everything out the junkyard from Maxima. I had spray paint the thing and brought some black hubcaps. I love that car, y'all. And then I got the windows tinted, and then my brother-in-law blessed me with a in-dash radio. So I had an in-dash radio in there. Before that, I had like the little one from Walmart, but it was still beating, and I had upgraded my speakers and stuff like that. So that was like my first, I would say that would be my first build that I really got in depth in tune with. And it didn't look like the regular Maxima. So I found this in man, I don't know. It didn't look like a regular Maxima, y'all. It was it was dope. It was a dope build. Man, even when I got this car, y'all, when I got this car, I still used to drive that Maxima like daily, bro. I used to park this, bring this out sometimes, stuff like that. We ended up getting the transmission fixed. And then we ended up getting the transmission fixed. And then like I kept driving it inside. Eventually I sold it. I really sold it because I got the 98 OBS, the white Project OBS truck. And I wanted to fix that up, but it was getting to have too many cars. And when I say too many cars, I was just trying to, at that time, I was trying to, like, you know, move more smartly. Like, I didn't need this, the Maxima in my truck, because I thought things were going to go a little bit different. But now I'm at the point now, y'all, where I'm going to become my own mechanic. And try to learn how to do a lot of stuff myself, which I'm pretty good at teaching myself. If I watch a video, I ended up putting my front fender and everything on this car. I got it painted. I did the interior stuff. Like if I want to know how to do something, I'm going to learn how to do it, y'all. So yeah, that kind of messed me up with that. I got Project OBS, and then that's when I saw the Maxima. And then Project OBS is still giving me problems, so really might be LS swapping that, y'all. So then fast forward some more. We got Maverick, right? I started like painting the brake calipers. This the first car I actually painted the brake calipers, did the interior. I didn't care about changing my headlights in the front because I know like a lot of people going to change headlights. But I got these taillights, y'all. I was eyeing these taillights for a little minute. And it was hard for me to find them. Like, I didn't even, be honest, I didn't even know they made these taillights for this car, but it was hard for me to find them. And not a lot of people got them where I'm at. And y'all might say, what's the reason why you get the car? I have had this car for 6 years. So when I first got this car, y'all, nobody where I was at had something like this, bro. It was sleek, it's clean, it's not. Now these cars now, like, people know about them a lot more where I am, like where I'm literally from. They're starting to get them more and stuff like that, and you know, race them and stuff like that. But yeah, I found this car all the way in Georgia. I bought it with 41,000 miles on it. Right now we are at 141,955 miles. Most of my miles are highway miles. I had this car from when the time the Nissan broke to me now, like from Clemson days. Like, this car was in Clemson. This car went to a lot of car meets. You know, I had fun in this car and stuff like that. I just feel like it's not a typical like JDM build, because I'm not going to really lower it. I don't want to lower it because I travel in the car a lot, so I don't want to lower it. I don't want to put stance. Like, I don't want a stance look on this car. And then I started getting into like stance look and stuff like that when I met Jarrell and Marquel. And like, that's when I got into like the stance, the lowered and stuff like that. But like I said before, I was like big wheels, old schools, racing, like horsepower stuff like that. But then I got into like the stance stuff like that. Like, you know, when you meet new people, you get introduced to different stuff. Like, I always love my exotics, but I really got into like the stance and stuff like that when I met Geraldo and started seeing like that. We started going to like meets like that, and that's kind of what those meets would have been all about. So yeah, so like I said, it was pretty cool, man. Like, I'm glad I got this car. Like, I've done mods to the car. Like, I haven't tuned it or anything. The car low-key beat some people. Made some people sell some cars. Like, this car done made some people sell their car, go get something else, go put more money in them. But it's all fun and games, though. It's all fun and games. So yeah. But what I really saying, my cousin that had the like I tell y'all earlier, my cousin that had the freaking I think it was a Buick, like a station wagon with the 6s on it. It was a Garfield themed station wagon with the 6s, bro. That was like I said I was really like the car that really like offset that. I think I was like in elementary school, and that joint was so clean, bro. It was clean. it was clean. He always like kept cleaning cars and stuff like that. And to this day, he do like mostly SUVs now, but he always keep like big rims and clean cars. Like, and that junk was just so clean. I remember that. It was so clean. I just had fell in love with that car, bro. I don't even know what he did with it. He might have sold it. I don't know. But I just had kind of fell in love with that. And then, like I said, like the racing stuff, my family was like involving it, involved with the racing. So that I was always saw like high performance stuff like that. But now it's like me now, I'm just scalped in my own way of what I want. Like, this was one of the cars that was on my bucket list to get. So I would say it's my entry luxury car. But I'll give y'all like a list that I want. I always want the OBS truck. I always will keep something in my birth year, which is a 98. So I got that 1998 Project OBS that y'all see on the channel. That's my OBS truck. I do want a diesel. If it's an F250, I don't know, or a Ram 3500, like a dual. It's either gonna be a F250, a GMC or a Chevrolet 2500 Duramax, or a Ram 3500, or my ultimate truck is an F450 dually. I want either dually, but I feel like my first diesel is gonna be like a just a single wheelbase, and not a dually. But yeah, that's like my ideal truck is like a diesel. I do want like some vintage cars, y'all. I don't really know what I want, but I want some like 1955, 60 something, 40s, like some old cars. Cause I got an idea what that I want to do. This probably gonna stay in the fleet forever unless money drops, bro. Right price, it will go. But this price stay in the fleet forever. So what else? I want an Audi RS7 or an Audi A7. I really don't care which one. But of course, performance RS7. But I want an A7 or RS7 Audi. Alright, that's that. What else I want? Yeah, I got this like my next car is most likely gonna be it's gonna probably be my Tahoe, but I'm probably not gonna show y'all that because I really want a Tahoe. Like I want something a little bit bigger, so like my Tahoe. And then I also want a Camaro ZL1, a 6th gen Camaro ZL1 with a sunroof. I ain't gonna tell y'all that part, but y'all just have to see. But yeah, that's gonna be like my next like I would say like that would probably not replace this, but that would be like my next car. I'd be like riding and taking the shows and stuff like that. ZL1, yeah, a ZL1. I always want a ZL1. 6th gen Camaro ZL1. So I am looking. I'm just not saying nothing, but I am looking to see what the price point, see what I am. Most likely I will be trying to get that car. Cause I don't see nothing close to me that I really like. So yeah, that. And then what else I want? My ultimate build would be a 3rd gen T-Top Camaro. Yes, Lord, a 3rd gen T-Top Camaro pulling the F450 with I can't even get it out, boy. Oh my, y'all. Oh my gosh, my ZL1. I'm low-key thinking about making the Project OBS a combination twist of those, but I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing about it. But yes, oh my gosh, my 6th gen ZL1, my 3rd gen T-Top is gonna have similarities, y'all. It's gonna have similarities, y'all. Like those are gonna be like the back. I know how people be pulling out the car shows and stuff with their fleet and stuff. Like I don't really care about stuff. This brings me joy. Like I love doing stuff like that. So those could be like my 450 F450. Pulling a 2-car hauler with the freaking 3rd gen Camaro and the 6th gen Camaro, and we can get activated because they will be nasty. So yeah, but yeah, y'all, like that. My intro is all I want is a Urus. Like I want a Urus. I actually might do something where I go to the actual lot and just you manifest your dream, you touch it, you achieve it, right? I didn't know this, but in high school I went to the lot. And this the Q60. Everybody be arguing about it. I'm not Nissan or Infiniti, and I don't know why they did this same body style 3.7 with the Q60 badge. But y'all, this is the 2015 Infiniti Q60S all-wheel drive. Yes, it is the badge for a reason. But yes, this is for fully loaded. If you get this from the fact, I still got the I'm the second owner, so I still got the freaking thing with it. Like, it's a 2015 Infiniti Q60S, bro. Like, all-wheel drive, fully loaded, every option it came with, it has in this car, right? So yeah, people like to argue and stuff. Like, I don't really care about stuff like that, because if you know, you know. Yeah, that's when you know. You just be like, if you know, you know. That, right? So fast forward, you know, you got the US 3rd gen Camaro, 6th gen ZL1, 3rd gen Camaro gonna be direct thing, Project OBS. I do want me an 80s body style, short bed, but I want that with like a patina look type thing. And I told you I want some vintage cars. I don't really know what I want on that aspect. My Urus, the Tahoe, that's not really important, but the trucks, I'm gonna start off with like a 2500 Duramax or F450, one out of two. And then I'm gonna go to my I said F450, sorry y'all, F250 or a Duramax 2500 diesel, right? That's gonna be either or gonna be my first diesel truck, right? OBS, and then I'm gonna eventually go to a F450 dually. That's my dream diesel truck, an F450 dually. That's my dream diesel truck, y'all. But yeah, do I want a race car? That could be in the works, y'all. I really just like supporting my friends that race, and I will probably go down the track. I need to do that. But I want something else to go down the track in. Probably gonna go down the track a little bit, you know, just have fun. But do I really want to like race now? I don't really care about that. I just like going to the track, and like I got friends that do it. I like going to the track and I like supporting them. Yeah, I do like doing that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, my Audi, I want my Audi RS7 or my Audi A7, either one. My Lamborghini Urus, my Duramax 2500 F250, either one. And then eventually my dream truck is an F450 dually. I got one of my cars on my bucket list. This right here, this body style. What else? My ZL1 6th gen is probably next up. And then my 3rd gen T-Top is my ultimate build car. I want like my ultimate old school car I want to build. That's my 3rd gen Camaro T-Top. I've been looking at those, so it's a couple. My thing is, I'm probably gonna get something that's already running and driving, y'all, because something that's not running, I don't do well with it. When I say I don't do well with it, like I kind of lose interest in it. Not lose interest, but I just don't do well with it. So that's that. Then from there, 3rd gen, 6th gen Camaros, Urus, Audi A7, the Q60. I like this body style, G37 Q60 body style. Got that. Tahoe, 19, the OBS, Project OBS, 98 OBS, and then what else do I have, y'all? Oh my freaking, I'm trying to blink. I low-key kind of want an OBS dually, but I feel like those would be like builds I just build and just sell it, to be honest with y'all. But I do want some vintage cars, I don't know yet. But yeah, like that's pretty much my thing. Drop down in the comment section below and let me know how y'all got into cars. What's your dream car? What's your ultimate build? Or, you know, do y'all like going to the track to race? Or, you know, I don't condone in street racing, but don't put that in the comments, because I don't condone in that. But yeah, let me know. Like, drop down in the comment section and let me know. And let me know if y'all want to know more videos on how like I got into certain stuff I got into. Eventually, excuse me, I do want to like build like a drift car or something. Like at first I wanted a 370Z, like 5-speed manual speed 70Z. But yeah, we gonna see though. We never know with me. The road is very endless on what I want, what I'm gonna get, stuff like that. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all like this video. But yeah, this is how I got into cars. Some of my cars on my list that I actually want, stuff like that. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications so I get notified every time we post. Until next time, SOI fam, we are out.